Alright, so we're about to replace this stock motor with a new Tienly GT35000. If you want to know how we got the gearbox out of the AK, it's in our last video. So this method I'm about to show you is the more in-depth method. You're going to get the perfect motor height. You can replace the motor without opening up the gearbox, but I like to visually see I'm getting the perfect motor height, so that way you know your gears are meshing as good as they can be. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is take these two screws out right here that hold the motor cage onto the gearbox. And then you want to disconnect these wires right here, like that. Positive and the negative. Just like give it a little persuasion, should come off like that. Alright, so we're gonna split open this motor cage. Just take these two screws out right here. So those are off. Whole thing just splits open like that. And this is what plate that goes on the back of the motor right here. This is what puts the pressure on for the motor height. So make sure you keep that, and it goes back right there. This is just a little comparison. Ooh, magnets are pretty strong. Just a comparison. This one I could easily spin, extremely easily. This one, I can barely spin that. And the magnets are very strong. So when you put the new motor in, make sure you got the little washer right there for the motor height. Now will want to get stuck to the motor. Make sure you have this spring underneath that lip. Alright, sometimes it's going to be a struggle to get it in there, but once it is in there, you're going to want to put these screws back in here. Alright, so we're just checking the motor height, so just put the motor cage all the way up to it. And right there, between the bevel and the pinion, you should make sure you're getting it's just enough, the motor's just high enough where it gets full contact with the bevel gear. And we're just checking motor height. We're not doing we're not gonna re-shim the bevel gear or anything. So we didn't have to change it at all. Usually you won't have to change it because it's the same length motor. But sometimes if your pinion gear is a little different or something, you'll have to change it up or down a little bit. So now we're just going to put everything back together, same way we took it apart.